This is the MMA Diagnosis podcast, and oh fuck!
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
We need something better. We need someone professional to do this.
Yeah, where you going, mine?
This is the moment you've all been waiting for. MMA Diagnosis with Hamad and Nadim Mir. It's time!
Alright guys, we are back for MMA Diagnosis episode 13. So, okay, before we start this episode, can you please like, comment, subscribe on YouTube to our channel, please, if you're listening. Subscribe and click the bell notification. Alright, let's get started. We're doing a post-fight for UFC 234, and we're going to be doing a post-fight of Bellator Newcastle. Yeah, so you want to start off with the Bellator?
Yeah, we'll start off with Bellator. So,
Newcastle.
yeah, Bellator Newcastle.
Main card.
We're going to go through the main card. So, the first fight was Fabian Edwards versus Lee Chadwick. That was middleweight.
Yeah, that's a middleweight bout. It was a good fight. I think a lot of people expected Fabian to knock him out in the first or second round. But I'm glad that he went full 3 rounds and got some ring, octagon time. Some, like cage time. So
Yeah.
I think he was good in that aspect. What do you think? Like
Like you mentioned, Chadwick, from what I saw, his game plan was to press him against the fence or go, take him down. Because obviously Fabian, if he's got space, he has that explosive power in his legs, especially, and his hands. So, like, one of the highlights I remember is the first round when he did the head kick and he wobbled Chadwick a bit, and then and he started punching him, and then he did a second head kick again, and then after that second head kick, he took him down. So that was a good, he's learning that, okay, if they don't drop, take them down, do a double leg takedown or something like that. But yeah, that was highlight for me from that fight.
Yeah, I think what was eye-opening was he had good cardio for a very muscular guy and explosive guy. A lot of them tend to gas in the second or third round, but he looked really good, his cardio. He's obviously training with top people like Tom Breeze, Leon Edwards, Aiden Lee. Got a lot of different guys. He's training at Team Renegade, so he's got a good jiu-jitsu as well. So because obviously he's training, like I said, with Team Renegade, with Chu Kwangman, and he's training with very good people. So I think it's good that he went the 3 rounds, and he should take his time building up. I don't think they should rush him, because the more experience he gets, the more better. I seriously think he's going to be a contender, and he one day will be Bellator champion if he sticks to Bellator, even if he'll get into the UFC. So I think that he should obviously have a step up, but not too high. Just keep on building him up slowly and slowly. And the reason why I'm saying this is because when we go on to a later fight, we'll be talking more about that, and I think you know which fight I'm talking about. But very good prospect, and the crazy thing is he's from Birmingham, and he lives like less than 1 mile away from us. And
Does he still live in Erdington?
I don't really know, but we're like right next to him, so it's like a 10-minute drive, like where he lives. Like it's motivating to see a person that local do so well, like him and Leon. He also went to like similar schools, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
It's crazy when you think about it, like how quick he started training. I think he started training MMA at 21. He's 25 now. He's done that in 4 years.
Yeah. I remember. Look. Think about it. He's only had 5 fights before fighting Lee Chadwick, who's had nearly 40 fights or close to 40 fights.
Exactly. But no one's counting his 10 amateur fights. He has 10 amateur fights.
Yeah. I know, but I mean professional.
Okay, yeah, but
Yeah.
amateur is similar to professional. It's not that much different. Like, the only difference is you can't do elbows, but everything else is the same. No shin guards. You gotta punch on the ground, so it's pretty much similar to pro. There's not even that much difference. So you kind of count that. Yeah. What do you think? Do you think he should fight top 10 in the division, or just slowly?
No, slowly build him up. He can take his time. Like, obviously, he's not gonna go for a title shot anytime soon. So this year, 2019, build him up, and then 2020, you can go for the title.
The contenders, yeah. I think that's a good move. I think that's definitely a good move because
he's young. He's young in the game. He's not that old, so he don't need to.
Yeah.
invest.
Yeah, and I think he'll do him better by just getting the experience, racking the experience of finishing guys.
Like, you take the example of what we were talking about in the past few episodes, 2 episodes ago, Aaron Pico. He's rushed. He didn't have to. He's even younger. He's like 21, 22, and they're rushing him to fight people who got 4 times the experience in the pro fights. So Fabian Edwards doesn't need to. Really, to be honest, Lee Chadwick's like 4, 5 times the experience as him in pro fight. More than that.
And the crazy thing is Fabian Edwards looked like a vet, like experienced, like the way he was fighting. Like, do you see when he rocked him? He took him down.
Yeah.
You know, Aaron Pico should have done that. Exactly. Yeah. You know what Fabian Edwards did? If Aaron Pico had done that, he most likely could have won his fight.
Yeah, I think, like in the commentary as well, Josh Thompson was saying, like, even though Fabian Edwards on the paper he doesn't have like as much experience as Lee Chadwick, but he's training with his brother though, who's very experienced. You know, he's training with his brother and Team Renegade. They're very experienced, so he's learning from them as well. It's not just cage time. He's learning from experienced fighters.
Yeah, like Tom Breeze, Leon Edwards. You got a few other guys, I think, as well. So, yeah, good thing for Birmingham.
Duffy's still there. Joe Duffy's still there. Might not be.
I don't know. Yeah, but he did come there, I'm sure. But you know it is like Birmingham's got some solid talent. Like, people don't realize. Like, you know, people that are from outside the UK, they don't realize how much Birmingham's buzzing, and it's wicked to see because we're Brummie. So, you know, Birmingham's a hot spot now, I think, for MMA. Like, even more so than. Definitely will be if this keeps on going. So, yeah, that was a good fight. You want to move on to the next fight?
Yeah, that was a good fight. Next fight was Terry Brazier, right? And Chris Bungard.
Yeah. So, this fight, I picked Terry Brazier, but I'll be honest with you, I didn't watch a lot of their fights. I was picking more on the record. And, that proved wrong because Bungard, what he did was it was quite close in the beginning, and then I think Terry Brazier made a mistake, right?
Yeah, he made a mistake. He basically he got in the clinch with him when he shouldn't have. Yeah,
exactly. So got in the clinch, made a mistake. Bungard jumped on his back and got the rear naked. I think that's it really. It very cost him the fight.
Like, because the stand up, Terry Brazier was doing well, so you don't need to tie up or.
Yeah, you don't need to tie up. Yeah, I don't get that. It's a bit. Sometimes I think it is the nerves, and then you don't realize because you're on a main card in Bellator, like big promotion. I think sometimes you don't think as clear.
Yeah.
And then you start making silly mistakes, and then it costs you the fight.
Yeah, because obviously, he was on, Bama before, so he was so going into Bellator, I think, is a step up.
Yeah, definitely a big step.
So that's his debut as well.
Yeah, so I don't know what Terry Brazier should do. I think he should take a step back. Just, I think it's really time to fight a good fighter. He's a lot older, right? He's like 32, isn't he? 32.
His age, I don't know. I have to check it. 1 minute. Well, carry on.
Yeah, he's a lot older, but obviously, this game, sometimes age doesn't matter. Like, you get some guys that they can do well when they're older, but he needs to, clear his mind. And I think he has to, not hurry up, but, take as many fights as he can. Hopefully, Bellator will keep him and let him do a few more fights. Because Bellator's doing a European series, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's 32. He's 32.
Okay, so he's in his prime right now, would you say?
Yeah, he's in his prime. Yeah.
But next couple of years, he can do pretty well, right? I think he'll fight pretty well for the next couple of years. Hopefully, we'll see him back. What about Bungard? Is he I'm sure he's not bad then. He's got a few years as well. So, big win for Bungard. Congrats to him. So, hopefully, you see him more in Bellator.
Bungard's Scottish.
Scottish. All right. Yeah. You want to move on?
We'll move on to the co-main. Aaron Chalmers from Geordie Shore, former Geordie Shore, versus Corey Browning, who beat Baby Slice.
Yeah, see, you know what happened? I did the picks for this fight, right? I was being a bit biased, obviously, for Aaron Chalmers because he's British, and another thing is he trains in Birmingham, I think, as well, so he does a lot of his training in Birmingham. So I was being a bit biased.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize until I think Josh Thompson someone mentioned it that Corey Browning beat Baby Slice, because obviously I watched the fight Baby Slice lost.
Yeah.
And I just forgot it was Corey Browning for some reason. I just forgot that was him. So when I realized that, I was like, Aaron Chalmers is in for a tough run. Because technically Baby Slice is probably better than Aaron Chalmers.
Yeah, you can say that.
And
Yeah.
Corey Browning took them shots and overcame Baby Slice and then won the fight. And the same thing happened in this fight. I think Aaron Chalmers dropped him in the second round, was it?
Yeah, he should have finished him off.
Oh, yeah,
First round.
First round, he walked off, right? And he thought he finished it. He tried to do a Mark Hunt. It didn't work.
That's why I call him Mark Hunt. Mark Joker Hunt. I call him. He Mark Hunt. Yeah, he shouldn't have done that. I was thinking like, bro, you're doing a walk-off finish. You're not that powerful, man. Like, you know, you should always, that's his amateur movement, mistake in that. He walked off. You never walk off. Like, if you think until the referee stops you, you don't stop.
Yeah, I think it was tough because he probably thought he finished him because obviously he's been fighting guys who weren't as good and he finished them like that. That's and then he probably thought, oh, he's finished as well, but we know Corey Browning's really tough. Corey Browning got him with a heel hook, right?
Yeah.
Like me and my brother were talking about it. Like he's only been training like 3 years.
Yeah.
3 years, 4 years, whatever you want to say.
I'll say about 3, not even that. Not even 4. No way 4. 3.
Yeah, probably 3. And he's already doing pro. He has had no amateur fights. They've just rushed him in because he's famous and he's on Geordie Shore. So
yeah.
I think it was a bit too soon to fight someone like that. I think they should have had.
Yeah, because he's from Newcastle, so they wanted him to be, you know, on the card.
Yeah, I know, but there's no point if this is going to keep on happening because he's done well, but to be honest with you, he wasn't given the best fighters. You gotta respect him though, because I remember when he first was gonna try to do it, people were laughing about it, like, "Oh, he's gonna get bad, he's gonna get knocked out." But he proved everybody wrong. He's a tough guy. He can take a beating. He can give a good shot as well and knock you out. So yeah. He's doing really well. Like you know, he just gotta keep his head up. It don't matter, man. It don't matter. You lose, you just come back. Like respect because you know people, they can laugh at him how much they want, or this and that, or the hype machine's over. But at the end of the day, the guy went out there, put his balls on the line, and he fought his heart out. So I got, you know, just 100% respect because it's not an easy game.
Yeah,
MMA is not an easy game. It's not like he's done really well for the amount of time he's been training. I'll be honest with you, you know, Fabian Edwards done it in 4 years. Not everyone's Fabian Edwards.
Yeah,
he's super talented. Like a lot of the guys I've trained as long as Fabian Edwards, I'm not as good as him. Like he's an exception. Like people don't look at it that way. This guy's an exception. Fabian Edwards is going to be a champion one day. I can guarantee that. He's an exception. You know, like Aaron Chalmers. He's talented, but I wouldn't say he's as talented as Fabian. Like if you look at Fabian, plus he started a lot later, and you know.
And it's not just talent. It's the hard work, consistency that a lot of people wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, I know, but. You can't deny the talent as well, though.
Yeah. Like
the gift is gifted, God gifted. You can't deny that. Like,
shall we go next fight? Because
let's go on the next fight. But like we said, it's inexperience. We are saying they should build him up slowly, not rush him. Because Corey Browning had lots of amateur experience. So all right, let's move on to the main event.
So the main event. Yeah. Of Bellator.
They are virtually identical. All right.
Yeah. So basically, Patricky Pitbull. We know. It was for what weight class? Sorry,
lightweight.
Lightweight. Yeah. Ryan Scope, I thought he didn't have a chance to be honest, but
yeah, I thought he might get knocked out.
Because he proved us wrong.
Patricky's knocked people out, and Ryan Scope's really young, right? He's only like 25, 26, is he?
Yeah.
He's a really young guy. I thought, he's screwed because he's got no experience. He's from Sunderland.
Yeah.
So he's from England. They shout out to him. I thought Patricky might knock him out, I'll be honest. I didn't do enough research on this fight, particularly. When I watched the fight, Patricky was doing well in the first round, I think. And then Scope came back, right, in the second and third. He did really well. Like this is a win for him, either way.
Because he went for the low calf kicks and leg kicks. He kept on going for that, and they obviously accumulated. And you could see, Patricky Pitbull was changing his style. He should have came in more the boxing range rather than the kicking, but that's why you see him. Second, was it second or third round? He realized he was losing then. I think it's third round, and then he started rushing in more. Patricky after Ryan Scope, he just rushing like bomb rushing him and that. But I forgot which round is second one. But he realized he was getting hurt. His legs were being mashed up. But I couldn't believe it.
I was surprised because he came out. I thought, he's going to get caught with a big shot. because Patricky's got like one punch power. So, but he proved me wrong. Came back. He's built his name up. I think this is really good for him. This fight, win or lose, because now Bellator's gonna realize they've got a good fighter on their hands. And they might take him to the US now and do a big show there, or build him up for the lightweight division.
Yeah, because he has he's fought in Bama. Maybe they thought he's a good fighter. Bring him up. Brought him to Bellator. He did really well against champion. So not champion. Yeah, not champion, but top fighter. Yeah.
Yeah, Ryan's got big things for him, hopefully, in the future. It was a good card, Bellator Newcastle. Yeah, I think Jimmy Warlord fought on there as well. Jimmy Judo Warlord. He fought on the prelims. He won by decision. Got a few
we couldn't watch the prelims because it's not on TV, innit?
Yeah, I don't know where. I couldn't find it. I don't know where it's on. Whoever knows how to watch the prelims for UK, just message us or on YouTube, or comment on the video. Or just message us on Insta or something, because I was trying to look for it, but I couldn't find it because I wanted to watch a few of the fights.
All right, so let's get on to UFC now. 234
main card, yeah. So this one was crazy,
yeah.
Because out of the whole card, I only got 2 picks wrong. I got everything else right. So we'll start off with the first fight that fucked me over with my pick. Okay, so we got Sam Alvey versus Jim Crute.
Yeah, no.
If you listened to last week's episode, you know what we're talking about. Yeah, we got fucked over. I'm glad he proved me wrong, because
that's what you need.
It was nice to see. Yeah, we need a guy like that in the division. Getting closer to the fight.
Yeah,
I was leaning towards Crute. Yeah. But I was like, I've already picked Sam Alvey now.
Yeah,
so
no point.
I can't change my mind now. So I thought Sam Alvey might weather the storm. I don't think light heavyweight's his division. I think he should go back to middleweight. I think he's too small. He looked flabby.
It's not even small. He's slow.
Yeah, he's way too slow as well. Jim Crute's very explosive, very talented fighter. I think Jim Crute was saying, he's got a similar build to Gian Vellante. Jim Crute's he said himself that his build is similar to Gian's.
Yeah.
And when Gian fought Sam Alvey, I think did Gian fight Sam Alvey?
I can't remember.
I think he did, but I'm just guessing it. He was saying it was good to watch it, to see how he fought him, and I think it was on the embedded, he was saying. So yeah, he did really good. Jim Crute, how old is he? He's only 22.
Yeah, he did fight Gian Vellante.
Yeah, see. So they were talking about that, him and his coach. He's only 22, right?
Yeah, he's only 22.
Damn. That just shows you this guy is super talented, and I mean, he commured Paul Craig, and then now this.
You want to give a quick summary of what happened?
Yeah, from what I can remember, Sam Alvey was trying to catch him with his left straight.
Yeah.
And Jim Crute was slipping, and then I think he hit him with the overhand right. Was it a left hook?
Yeah, he basically caught him with the right hand, overhand right.
Yeah.
And he caught him, and then Sam Alvey dropped.
Yeah, and then he went on all fours, right?
Yeah, and he went on all fours, and I think he thought he was Mark Hunt as well, because he walked away. So, and then he walked away, and then he realized he turned around, he's not over. The referee didn't do nothing. The referee didn't jump in.
Yeah, I remember that.
So he went for a high kick after. I think he went for a few punches. Went for a high kick. His leg got caught. So Sam Alvey had his leg. Then he got taken down, or did he initiate? I'm not sure. But yeah, he got taken down, and then he reversed it, and he ended up on top. So he basically rolled through in it, kind of like a roll.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But he sweeped him and then got on top.
Yeah.
And then he started punching him, right? And then the ending, he started punching him again.
But you realize in the ending, when he was punching him, he wasn't catching him in the head though. Like Alvey.
Yeah. Alvey was hurt though.
Yeah, and then because when you see from different angles, the shots were hitting his shoulder, some of them, and there weren't many punches that hit.
And Mark Goddard stopped it, right?
Yeah.
And Sam Alvey started going, "Why are you stopping?"
No, because you know why? Because you see, when he was getting punched, he put his thumb up with his left hand, and he basically saying he was fine. But then
maybe it was too soon. I don't know, but he was getting his ass kicked.
Yeah, I think he would have lost.
Yeah, I don't think I know he would have lost for watching.
But I like on at the beginning, Crute, where he was staying on the outside, Yeah, and he was going for those kicks, low kicks, high kicks.
Yeah,
They were hurting.
Yeah, and you know when Mark Goddard stopped it, they go that Sam Alvey didn't want Mark Goddard as a ref because last time he stopped the fight early.
Yeah.
And then he goes to him, "Why are you stopping?" And you know that his voice I couldn't stop laughing. Even though I felt bad, I was like, he goes, "What are you doing?" He starts swearing, right? That's what you could hear. Like, Mark Goddard thinks, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, Jim Crute won by TKO then. That's a great win. I think he's not gonna get a top 10 anytime soon yet. So
no, but slowly build him up. 22.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Let's not get carried away. Not get carried away. Make him fight freaking Anthony Smith or someone. Or like who's top 10 in light heavyweight? Like who's number 10?
I don't know.
I'm making like Leon Latifi now. Like just slowly build him up. Let's gain more experience, and then he can start going in the top 15 and do it properly, please. We don't want to be seeing like young guys getting killed off because you point him too soon with the shocks. Yeah, that was a really good fight. Big win for Jim Crute. Aussie. All right, yeah. Next fight.
So Montana De La Rosa versus Nadia Kassem, the flyweight.
Yeah, I was smiling when I watched this fight because I predicted this fight completely right.
The highlights for me was Kassem, when she punched, she kept her chin up. You get caught. Obviously, she got caught as well then with a punch. She kept on getting taken down. Montana did her shoulder wrestling way better. Then obviously Nadia.
Montana's got a wrestling background. So.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. She's a wrestler. Yeah, and then Nadia Kassem is basically got some Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but if you can't transition with the wrestling and your Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu together, then you're going to be useless. Like, that's what happened. She couldn't stuff any takedowns or anything, so she ended up, losing by armbar. Yeah,
it was a good finish. Yeah, De La Rosa looked really good. I predicted this. I'd said second or third round submission. So, because from looking at their records and I watched De La Rosa fight before, kind of saw the experience-wise, she's just going to beat her. She's a very good prospect for the division. Is it strawweight? I mean, flyweight. Flyweight, sorry. Yeah, flyweight. And
they're both young as well.
Yeah, only 23, so very young. I think De La Rosa is going to do really well because she's got a very good base, right? Her wrestling background, and she's got a very good jiu-jitsu game, so it's a very good combination. And she'll be doing well against a lot of guys. Who do you think she should fight next? I want to see her and Paige fight.
Yeah, she's number 14.
What's Paige?
She'll obviously be in the top 10.
Are you sure?
She must be. She can't be that far. Thingy. It's not stacked in it. It's not stacked division.
Yeah, I think she should fight Paige next if Paige is higher. Her and Paige would be a good fight.
Yeah, but
I think she'll beat Paige. That's just my opinion, and I think it'd be a good fight for her to get into the big.
Yeah, Paige beat Ostovich, so Paige would be higher than. And Ostovich was in top 10, wasn't she?
Was she? I don't even think she was ranked.
She wasn't. All right, okay, she's unranked then. But Paige gonna get higher though, cause she won. So Paige was ranked. I don't know what ranking was. I have a feeling she was like 7 or 8. I can't remember now.
Yeah, I think De La Rosa should fight Paige. I think that'd be a good marketing fight for the UFC and put on a big card. Put them on a big card, and it'll make De La Rosa's stock go up. I think De La Rosa would choke Paige out.
Like I'll give you another I think it was second round when she did the trip.
Yeah.
She did a trip and then she took her back and she trapped the arm, and put a knee onto the belly after and got the mount. Yeah, that was smooth. And then from the mount, she was smooth transition to the triangle. That was wicked. I like that.
I thought you said she won by armbar.
Yeah, but didn't you watch the fight? Yeah, basically.
I'll be honest, I missed the finish.
Yeah, basically she went from that. She transitioned to the mount. She got a triangle from the mount.
So she
on top of her.
She set up a mount triangle and then she set up the armbar.
Yeah, so she threw some elbows, just soften her up, and then she went for the armbar, but Kassem actually escaped. Well, she didn't escape from the armbar, but she was trying like her best. So it took actually a bit of time to eventually get the submission.
That happens in a lot of fights, but
especially women though, because for them being more flexible and more thingy, like than compared to men.
Yeah. So big win for De La Rosa.
Yeah.
Hopefully top 5. Hopefully number 10 maybe or number 11 rank. I don't know, but should fight someone higher. Big win. All right, let's move on.
Yahya versus Ricky Simone.
You motherfucker, Yahya. You unfollow us and then you lose as well when I pick you. Come on.
Yeah, bantamweight.
This is a joke, guys, by the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah, Honey. Yeah.
Honey just didn't have the goods, man. But he was showing his veteran, wily veteran techniques and all that. But at the end of the day, Ricky Simone's wrestling came through.
Wrestling and explosiveness.
Yeah.
Like he just exploded, flung him. He literally flung him.
Yeah.
And then he kicked him. He rocked him. How many times? He rocked him quite a few times. And made him go on his ass.
Yeah. For first round, he knocked him down. He knocked him down once. Definitely, I remember that.
Made him butt scoop. And
yeah.
That's the issue. If you can't get the guy down, then you're freaking screwed. If you're mainly jiu-jitsu guy. So.
And then second round, I remember he got dropped by that shoulder bump. He shoulder bump. Yahya was coming in and he shoulder bumped him and he dropped.
Oh, yeah, that was crazy. Like
that's sick move.
Yeah, that was a nice move. I think Ricky Simone just looked very good. Like he surprised me, anyways. Like it looked like because it was a bigger competition, he outshined himself. Do you get it?
Outperformed
himself. Yeah. So big win for him. Who do you think he should fight next? What was Yahya ranked even?
Yeah, it's 15.
Okay, so Ricky Simone's in the top 15 now, I guess. So next fight should be someone in the top 15. That's actually big win for him. He solidified himself in the top 15. Congrats to Ricky Simone. Good fight. Hope to see more of him, actually. Bantamweight, right?
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, it's quite a few tough fights for him now if he's in top 15. So hopefully a big win. I look like this fight, just a jiu-jitsu guy versus a solid wrestler and explosive striking.
Yeah, but the jiu-jitsu guy actually went for swings as well, though.
Yeah. But like
he
I
went
said,
flying
Ricky Simone had better striking.
Yeah.
And that wrestling just nullified his jiu-jitsu. So yeah, big win. Hopefully top 15 now. All right, let's move on.
One thing about I liked as well, his wrestling. He, like most people have good takedown defense. Yeah, they sprawl when their leg gets touched, but he didn't even let him touch his leg. He was like some next level like wrestling. He didn't even touch his leg, bro, and he stuffed him. What's it called? It's called down blocks or something. Yeah, call it down blocks in wrestling. Yeah,
in part of wrestling, there's so many different names for different techniques.
Yeah, but down blocks. That's what. Who was using it? Somebody.
What I'm pissed about? In like England, I wish we had more wrestling like in school and college, man. It just would have been so sick. Like, because I did judo in school, but we didn't have no wrestling. I wish we had wrestling. That would have just been a lot more fun, and then you get to compete and you get
Yeah, that's the problem. Like football is the main sport. So.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that. No, I'm joking. I like footy, but I wish we had wrestling. That's just my 2 cents anyways. For people that live out the UK. Whoever lives in US, you're lucky. You got these scholarships and NCAAs and wish we had that. Okay,
next fight. Coleman.
Okay, so Lando Vanatta versus I forgot what was the opponent's name?
Marcus Mariano. Dhalsim, they called him.
Oh, they called him Dhalsim.
Yeah. Man got battered.
Yeah.
He couldn't utilize his reach like Dhalsim, but it's alright.
He couldn't, fling his leg out. Or his arm.
He was doing well though. He had.
Why didn't he? I don't get why he didn't use the fire breath. If he was gonna.
Yeah, that's awesome.
He should have used the fire breath. I think he used it too.
Yeah, that would be long. Good long range technique. But he didn't utilize the long range techniques. So, and plus, for somebody, he's Brazilian, right? He has some awful jiu-jitsu, man. I don't know, he wasn't using it.
Come on.
He wasn't using it then because
Brazilian doesn't use jiu-jitsu is gonna be good.
No, he didn't use his jiu-jitsu. Do you see what he's doing? We never trained jiu-jitsu ever in it, but when you look at him though, why didn't he use his legs? He got long legs, right? use his legs to put your feet onto your hips and then push him off. He never did that.
I'll be honest with you, easier said than done.
No, but it looked like he didn't bother trying.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. You expect a guy who's in the UFC to be doing that.
And he didn't know, no butterfly guard, nothing.
But was
his legs is good? If you got
was his debut?
Yeah.
Wait, I know about butterfly. Butterfly's better if you got shorter legs, thicker legs.
Yeah, no, but forget that. That don't matter. What I'm saying,
What
I'm saying is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu didn't look that good. Yeah, and basically,
are you saying that while eating Cheetos?
Yeah. His name Dhalsim, so he should have proved it. But
Are you saying that while eating Cheetos? Yeah, his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu not that good, bro. Do you remember when we went Bellator?
Yeah.
And the guy, do you remember that guy that was standing next to us? We went Bellator, right, in London, and there was like 2-3 guys that was sitting next to us. They were having their beer, right, and one of them was wearing a UFC Brock Lesnar Reebok top in a Bellator.
Oh, yeah.
And then the guy next to him was like, "Rip his arm off, rip it off." He goes, "Crack his skull," and I was just like, look at him like, what the fuck, man? Oh, the typical tap out guy. Wait, yeah. So don't be one of them, please, with the Cheetos. Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. So the finish, Lando gets into north-south position, and he goes for the Kimura, obviously from that. So and Mariano taps.
Yeah.
Dhalsim wouldn't need to tap, but
Dhalsim's arm would be extending. Wait, yeah. Could you even do a Kimura on Dhalsim?
Nah. Because his arms extending it, so maybe.
You don't realize if Jiu-Jitsu BJJ, you'd be fucked if you fought Dhalsim.
Yeah.
Because you do a leg lock, he'll extend his leg out. Yeah. So yeah, Street Fighter fans, yeah, they know Dhalsim. So it's from India as well. Yeah. Okay. Vanatta.
What do you think about Lando Vanatta? He'll get ranked now or not?
Yeah, hopefully. He
did fight a fighter who was on his debut, so
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think his jiu-jitsu is that bad. Like, I hope it's not anyways.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that bad. I think it was just the nerves got to him. I think sometimes you just forget what's going on.
Yeah, could be. That's what it is.
UFC jitters, right?
Yeah.
And Groovy looked groovy in this fight, so hopefully they give him a top 15 opponent. You know what? It's just crazy. Like, lightweight's so stacked.
Yeah.
Like, you see Lando Vanatta, you go, he must be top 15, and then you look at it, he's not even ranked.
Oh, yeah, forget that. I remember Charles Oliveira. I thought he was ranked.
He's not even ranked as well. So, it's really crazy how stacked lightweight and welterweight. I think, hopefully give him a top 15. Who would you like to see him fight next? Groovy Lando?
You can fight Charles Oliveira.
Oh, I don't want to see that fight. That's a bad matchup for him.
Yeah. No, but you're just saying who you want to, yeah. Because they're both not in top 15, unless Charles Oliveira is in top 15 now.
Okay, that sounds like an exciting match. So tell us what you lot think who should Groovy Lando fight. All right, let's move on now to the main event of the evening. All right.
Yeah, so we have Stylebender versus, what's his name? Spider.
The Spider Silva. It's normal.
It's normal. Yeah, but so basically, Stylebender looks sick. You know that picture with it looks like an avatar. Like, you know, it looks like Angan here.
Yeah, the painting, Avatar, the Legend of. Oh, and Anderson, Spider-Man. Oh my god, wicked! That was a wicked picture. I think his name was Lush Lux who drew that. We'll put a picture up of it. Yeah, on the screen.
What do you think of the fight?
It was better than I expected.
Yeah, I thought basically
I was gonna get finished in the second round.
Yeah, I thought so as well.
But it was a fun fight. Like, you know, I think I said it on Twitter. I was like, it was like I was watching an anime. Like, some of the stuff they were doing. Like, you know which parts were really good. You know when Starbender went for the kicks.
Yeah.
Anderson ducked under them. And then that was actually sick. That was like a kung fu movie. That was some of the stuff. And Anderson actually caught him a few times.
Yeah.
I agree with me on this. I think Adesanya was a bit starstruck.
Yeah, I think so as well. He didn't fight as he normally.
Like when you saw him Brunson and think the way he went for the kill.
But remember,
he had, like, no respect.
Yeah, but remember, Anderson Silva is not Derek Brunson. Like, he's got skill, actual skill. Yeah. He will catch you if you don't take him serious.
And come on, Derek Brunson got skill, man. It's just He's not as striking.
No, but the striking is different, obviously.
Yeah, but I think the striking. I think that put off.
Yeah.
Because do you remember when Anderson went on the cage and he goes, "You, Mia."
Yeah.
Bronson's not used to that. I mean, Adesanya's not used to that.
Yeah.
He's used to people rushing towards him because they're both counter fighters, right?
Yeah.
So he neutralizes because they're both counter fighters. And honestly, Adesanya's style.
Yeah.
You can clearly tell it's based off Anderson.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of the things he does, it is based off Anderson. Like, a lot of the inspiration of his style is obviously from anime and stuff as well.
Yeah.
The anime comics, but it's also from Anderson Silva. Like, I think, you could see that clearly in this fight. So maybe, I think he was a bit starstruck, though. That's just me personally.
You see, the third round, he does that low calf kick, and the Anderson pretends it hurt him. But it did actually hurt him, though, because that was a damage.
Yeah, that looked nasty.
But he was like making it into a comical thing, like just dropping down. Like.
Yeah. Like, do you remember when Weidman, when he was messing and then he got knocked out, and then you were like, I thought he faked.
Yeah, I know.
I thought he was faking, like, while he was out of sleep.
I think pretending in that, like pretending to drop.
You watched Weidman knock out Anderson with the left hook. Like, he thought Anderson was just dropping, like, to pretend, right? He was gonna do something spectacular. I remember watching it go, that's fake, man. I don't believe this.
I know.
When he got knocked out, I was like, I couldn't believe it. Like, that's like, no, but that's the invincible we thought he was. Like, Anderson, like, if you remember, right? Remember when he was finishing everyone? Yeah. Like, with the Forrest Griffin finish. Yeah, it looked like something out the Matrix, like what he was doing. Like, then when he got, you were like, yeah, it can't be real, man.
Honestly, couldn't be. I couldn't believe that.
All right. Style Bender, do you see the wheel kicks? And some of the, that was quite, but there was, you could see Style Bender was a bit.
Yeah, I don't think he was using full power and full thingy.
His full, yeah.
Yeah, honest?
I don't think he was using Ultra Instinct. I don't think he was. I think he was on Super Saiyan 2 in that fight.
No, I don't think he was using his thingy. Avatar powers.
When he fights Whittaker for the belt, I think his Ultra Instinct will come out. Like how he's getting ass kicked, and then his Ultra Instinct came out. I think Adesanya's Ultra Instinct's gonna come out. He's gonna win.
See, like Adesanya now, he's using wind in it, his natural avatar. Power in it. Nature. His wind nature in it. But like, if he was full power mode, he'd use the fire and the earth and everything, so water as well.
By the way, since we're talking about Ultra Instinct, shout out to fallen agent Dominic Robinson. He's got a track called A&G Instinct. It's if you're a DBZ super fan, listen to it. It's on SoundCloud, so shout out to him. Yeah.
What do you think of the knee though in that fight? Did you see when he came running up with the knee?
Oh yeah, he missed. Oh, yeah. That was amazing. That was fun. Did you know what's crazy? Like Adesanya's from New Zealand, Australia sides, right? And people are chanting Silva. Yeah. That was crazy. That was.
Because obviously he's a GOAT, so.
Yeah, man, he's so loved around the world. Like, amazing fighter, amazing person. I think Anderson goes. He wants to fight Weidman.
Yeah, Weidman. Are you sure?
Yeah, Dana was saying we might do Weidman and Anderson 3.
I know he wants to find Curitiba.
Yeah, his hometown Curitiba. You know where Curitiba? That's where Shooter Box was, right? When Wandy and Wanderlei and Shogun and all them used to fight. Do you remember that story?
Candylay.
Dude, they had some crazy fights. Like they would like knock each other out in training. Like normal.
Oh yeah. What's the thingy? The guy who calls him Candylay.
Oh, crazy. Charles Crazios. Oh, he's called. No, I'm not saying that because he's called Felony, right? Yeah. Charles, you know him? He's a nutter. Like,
Candylay. That's funny.
In Pride.
Yeah.
For in Pride, he was actually really explosive for a guy. Yeah? he's crazy. Like, he's lost a lot of fights now, but he just fights anyone. Like, he doesn't really care.
Yeah. So Brazil, Anderson Silva's future might be there. He wants to fight there, so I think they might give him that fight. Him
and Weidman 3
could be. Yeah.
I don't know. Do you want to see that?
No, but they might give him a fight like in the way he wants to though. Curitiba.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a crazy story, right? Wanderlei and Shogun, they had a fight over a dog, like Pitbulls, like selling it, right? I think somebody sold it, and then Shogun or someone like wanted his money back, or I don't know. I heard the story, right? And they go that they both had a fight, like full fight in the gym.
Yeah.
And they go like Wanley knocked him out, I think, and then
Yeah.
he lost a bit, yeah. And then Wanley kept the dogs. He didn't have to pay or something. Yeah, they did like freaking not manage you about. That's okay. You're Rafael Cadero, right?
No, remember that story about was it Shogun? He got robbed in Brazil.
Oh, in Brazil recently, yeah, man. I was like, what the fuck, man.
Now this is why I don't want to go to Brazil, man.
Shout out to Brazilians though. Love.
Yeah,
but
I know, but like a fighter like Shogun who's loved in Brazil and he gets robbed. Forget that. Who am I, man?
world champion, right? And then he gets that gun for he gets robbed.
Yeah, they can definitely rob me. So that's why you don't want to go. But Brazil looks nice place. We'll go.
Yeah, it looks like a beautiful place. I'd love to go there one day. And actually, I want to go see like famous like jiu-jitsu gyms and historical places.
Yeah.
So it looks really nice.
Shall we get on to the news then? Oh no! Wait. Before that,
you didn't say who Adesanya should fight next.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So who do you think Adesanya for the title, right?
Yeah. No, but the issue is now Gastelum and Whittaker gonna have a rematch. So does he wait?
Well, Gastelum.
Got a fight.
Well, I'm gonna talk about this on the news, but.
Yeah.
But Gastelum, acting a bit too cocky with the title on his, shoulder.
Okay.
He had a title on his shoulder. Do you realize? After the fight.
Yeah.
So he's a bit too, oh, why you got a title on your shoulder? You're not a champion.
Yes, he is. Whittaker pulled out.
So basically,
Gastelum was my pick last week. So
yeah, Adesanya for the title shot. We'll talk about that news. Let's get on to the news.
Okay, MMA news.
Okay, so we know what our first news topic is going to be. Gastelum basically says he's a true UFC middleweight champion. There's an interview on MMAfighting.com. But that's what was piss-taking, that even Adesanya said it at the end of the fight, in the interview, post-fight interview. Yeah. He said that in the cage. He saw Kelvin Gastelum with the title and he goes, take that belt off or something like that. Do you hear it?
Do you hear what he said?
Yeah.
Adesanya's interview is so confusing. I didn't even understand. He goes, yeah, fuck you, like. He goes, what I mean? I fucking love you.
Yeah.
Like, what are you on about?
No, because they're booing him, I think, for a bit.
Yeah, because he was saying he's going to beat Robert Whittaker, right?
Yeah.
And Whittaker's from Australia. So.
No, and he's saying that he didn't back out of the fight. Because obviously Robert Whittaker did.
Yeah.
But relating to that as well, Conor McGregor tweeted, yeah, why is that worm holding the 185-pound belt? There are worms crawling on his skin. It was absolutely ludicrous to even consider allowing him to compete, let alone now walk.
Yeah. Because basically, in the embedded, I was watching it, and one of the comments was like, he's got a ringworm on his chin.
Yeah. Who?
Yeah. Kevin Gastelum had ringworm on his chin.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I didn't watch it.
For people that don't know, like I've had ringworm once before, and it's fucking like it's bad because you can either get it from the barbers. Yeah. If the barber doesn't clean the trimmer.
Yeah.
And cut your hair and they cut other people's hair. You can get it. It's like it's not harmful, but it's like it's contagious.
Yeah.
So like in jiu-jitsu you got dirty mats and then people are sweating and some people they don't even wash themselves like after gym and stuff. Like you get some dirty fuckers.
Oh, they don't even wash themselves anyway.
Yeah. And if one person gets it, you can whole gym like anyone can get it then.
Yeah.
So he must have got it from that, and then obviously he's constantly training and sweating all day, and like dirty mats, you gotta clean them. So yeah, that's why Conor was saying that worms. He got worms on his skin. He shouldn't be fighting because obviously the person who's fighting him, he's gonna get it then as well.
Yeah,
all over him. And
I was thinking, why was he saying that? Because I didn't see the embedded.
Yeah, because the embedded, like if you look at it, like you can see something on his chin, and it's like ringworm. So yeah, that's why he was saying.
I'm surprised nobody asked him about that, unless they did.
The funny thing is, Cejudo gave his belt to Kelvin.
Yeah.
Cejudo might have it now. Now you can't just get it like that. Like if you touch your ringworm, and then you somebody else.
Yeah.
Then you can get it.
He's gonna do that.
Yeah, by the segment is medical 101. So we're gonna give you like tips on how to not get these things. So to not get these things, clean yourself. Yeah, clean yourself, please.
Cut your crusty toes.
Cut your crusty toenails, and straight after gym, have a shower and rub yourself. Yeah, like you never rubbed yourself before after every shower.
No, and isn't there like a special gel or shower gel or something for like this stuff. Like
Yeah.
you can buy some.
Say from your local GP or doctors, or you can buy from.
I mean, as in like they recommend you for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioners. There's
Oh
like some...
yeah, it's like a soap. Yeah. I can't afford that. Like, it's too expensive.
Yeah, but it's worth it for your hygiene, isn't it? For your
Yeah, I'm a student right now, so if you want to pay, if anyone wants to donate that to me, for me through PayPal, please do. I don't mind. But yeah, what I do is I just wash myself, clean myself up straight after gym. I come back, clean myself up, and just make sure everything's clean. Wash my clothes. Something like I think a long time ago there was one guy, right, and he was training and he fucking smelt of BO, like smelt of shit. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, fucking, like, wash your clothes.
Yeah.
Straight after the gym, like, wash your clothes. Like, fucking, you don't want to go gym and smell of shit.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Embarrassing. Like, and cut your toenails as well, because no one wants to lose the eye over your fucking toenails. Yeah. Yeah. This is 101.
Yeah. Any more news?
Okay. I haven't really checked. Let me go check. Oh yeah, let's talk about his hernia. Actually, the goes that his intestine and his colon.
Yeah.
It popped out of his stomach.
What?
Like it was popped through his stomach.
Oh my god.
What was that? We should.
I can imagine.
God. Oh my god.
No, I'm being serious. I can imagine that. If anybody has ever studied science, you know that it shouldn't.
What hernia is when something like in the organ like pops out, so it's like a certain certain thing pops out like outside the stomach. Or a certain area. I need to brush up my
how about you just Google it and write in so you don't sound like an idiot.
let me Google it. This has to be Googled.
I'll check it. NHS website, National Health Service for British people. So hernia occurs when an internal part of the body pushes through a weakness in the muscle or surrounding tissue.
Oh.
So it can usually develop between your chest and hips. In many cases, there's very few symptoms. Or you may notice a swelling or lump in your abdomen or groin.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Like coughing or straining may make the lump appear. There's different types of hernias, but
yeah,
get that for now. I don't think they want science lesson.
Yeah,
but that is
yeah, that is nasty. And Dana White goes, you can't blame him for pulling out. And I can't blame him either.
They even says you should go to accident emergency department of your nearest hospital if you have a hernia.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, because especially if you have vomiting, sudden severe pain.
And we know Whittaker's not the type of guy to pull out anyway, so.
Nah, but this stuff you never, it's not. You can't fight.
Yeah.
If you have this, so it's
no,
not.
that's what I'm saying. Like, no one should say anything because we know that. I got another big news. I don't know if it's big news. Dana White goes Ultimate Fighter, and Tuesday Night Contenders is returning this summer. I don't know why.
Ultimate Fart.
I don't know why the Ultimate Fart is returning because.
I'll be honest, I haven't watched it for about 3-4 years now.
Yeah, I didn't watch the last season. I watched every season since I think 10 or 9. I got bored, man. I'm bored now.
Yeah. I haven't watched for the last 3 years, man. It's too hard.
Contender series is actually good. Like, that's fun.
Yeah.
Because like pile of fights and you see up and coming fighters, and it's not like no drama. And if I want to watch drama, I go watch Geordie Show or JD Show. But it's no drama or Love Island. Yeah. I don't want to see that. Like, I just want to see the top prospects, what they're doing. Fair enough, it gives a bit of background, but no one's got time. Like, there's so much MMA now that who's got time to watch Ultimate Fighter, really?
Yeah, I think we should end it on that note. Yeah, we ain't got no time.
So you want to end it on that note, yeah? All right, episode 13. People, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe on YouTube, SoundCloud, Stitcher, iTunes, on all the platforms.
And follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter as well.
Yeah, and click the bell notification so you get a notification each time to listen to amazing content. All right. Peace out, guys.
Peace out.